Welcome to InfoSource, a presentation of Berkshire Healthcare Systems, a not-for-profit system of post-acute healthcare services including long-term care, short-term rehabilitation, independent living, assisted living, memory care programs, and hospice services available to our neighbors and families here in the Berkshires and beyond. I'm your host, Rachel Colasino, and my guests for today's show are Jennifer Kerwood from Berkshire Community College, Maria Kraft from Mount Greylock, and Ashley LeBeau from Hillcrest Commons Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. So I'm excited today because we're going to talk about an upcoming event at which we are all on the committee for, which is the Berkshire Healthcare Harvest Run. And we've been working together for the past year and a half to put this event on. So this is an exciting topic. And this is an annual event that Berkshire Healthcare sponsors that benefits the nursing program at Berkshire Community College. So it's a great partnership. So Jen, I'd like to start with you. Can you describe the Harvest Run for us?
Sure. It's a really exciting day, combination of a 5K trail run, which 5K is just over 3 miles, 3.1 miles, a 1 mile run, and a 1 mile walk. So there's lots of opportunities for folks to participate, whatever your fitness level, to come out and enjoy the outdoors and support BCC's nursing program. The course is all around the cross-country trails around Berkshire Community College, really beautiful in the fall. And it's really one of the few trail runs you see for charities around the area. You see a lot of road races. So this is a nice, unique cross-country run. And as we said, it benefits the nursing program, both the licensed practical nursing program and the associate degree nursing program at Berkshire Community College.
Great. So I want to mention this a couple of times through the show, but how do people sign up for the race?
Sure. The best way is to go right to our website, berkshirecc.edu/harvestrun. If you just Google Berkshire Community College, you'll find it. You can also give us a call, 236-2185. Berkshire Running Center has registration forms there, so if you're downtown, this race is part of the B21 running series, so you can get your forms there. Also at Patterson Fieldhouse and all of the Berkshire Healthcare nursing homes, I think all the facilities have registration forms as well.
Great. And you're a runner. Mm-hmm. So can you tell us a little bit about the difference between a trail run and a race that takes place on the roads?
Yeah, I don't know if I can give super technical information, but basically, you're not running on the roads, you're running all around the trails, and so there's some grass, you're around the soccer fields around Berkshire Community College, you go into the woods a little bit, up in the nature trails behind the environmental science building. A little bit of the race is on pavement, so we do cut through the parking lots a little bit. You know, some of the advantages are it's nice and soft, it's a little more cushiony for your joints. Of course, it could be a little more challenging, especially if the weather is wet. It can be a little slippery on the grass. If you're running through the woods, you really have to pay attention to the trails, watch where you're going, but I think it makes it a little more fun.
And the trail race includes a hill, which sounds like a notorious hill. Can you tell us about the hill?
Yeah, it's definitely a hilly course. Some are rolling hills, others are more challenging. There's a hill right off the start that goes around the rock. Cross-country runners around the area will know that hill. But in years past, we've mixed up the course, and this year we're going back across West Street, and that includes this long hill that goes adjacent to the parking lots at BCC. You're climbing up that long hill behind the environmental science building to get you back into the nature trails. So we're bringing that back. It certainly makes it a challenge, but one worth beating for sure.
Good. And can you talk about the history of the race?
Yeah, so I think we're in our 12th year, and it was originally conceived as an idea to benefit the nursing program and get some of the Berkshire Healthcare facilities involved with doing that and bring the community together, have another race, and again, offer a cross-country run, which was a little bit different. So we've been growing ever since. It started out very small, and now we have over 200 runners. Hopefully this year we'll have our biggest year yet, especially adding the walk option. I think it's great that folks can feel that if they're not ready to run 3 miles, but they want to come do something, you can register for the 1 mile walk and participate as well.
And the walk is new this year.
That's right. Yeah, so that'll run at the same time as the 1 mile run. And that's just one real loop around the woods around the soccer fields.
Okay. And Jen, can you tell us what the day of the Harvest Run looks like, which again, I want to say again is October 19th, both from a runner's perspective and from an organizer's perspective?
Yeah, okay. Well, the organizers are busy really all week getting the course marked, making sure that nobody gets lost in the woods, making sure all the branches are cut and the trees are cut so that you can easily find your way through. We start bright and early at 7:30 getting things ready, but packet pickup starts at 8:30 in the morning. And if you have not yet registered in advance, you can come that morning and register. Can't promise you there will be any shirts left because we have really awesome technical shirts to the first 150 registered. Those will probably be gone, but maybe you'll get a shirt. So as I mentioned, packet pickup starts at 8:30, registration at 8:30. You can kind of get a map, get yourself oriented, figure out where the courses are. And then the 5K race starts right at 10. The 1 mile run and walk will be about 10:45 or when the 5K is done. And we have great refreshments and a chili cook-off competition to keep you busy while we're waiting to tally results, and we'll get you out of there by noon so you can get on with your day.
Great. And if runners haven't registered, can they register on the day of the race?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And can you tell us again how to register?
Sure. So you can go to the website, Berkshire Community College, look for the Harvest Run sign on there, or berkshirecc.edu/harvestrun. You can pick up registration forms at any of the nursing homes with Berkshire Healthcare and at Berkshire Running Center.
Great. So you mentioned the chili cook-off. So Maria, I want to talk to you about that. Last year, the Harvest Run had a stew cook-off. This year, we're doing chili. So can you tell us about that?
Sure. As Jen mentioned, we wanted to have something fun while the runners were running and in between the 5K and the 1 mile. So the nursing facilities through Berkshire Healthcare have a little friendly competition going on, and as you said, this year it is chili. So each of the nursing homes will have a booth with their favorite version of chili that will be judged by a panel of expert chili eaters. and the group that are there, they are visiting and watching the race, are welcome to try and see what they like as well. So it's chili, it's fun, it's harvest, so we thought it all tied in together nicely.
And what's the prize?
The prize is the golden ladle for the team that comes in first, plus the bragging rights for a year that go with that, and plaques for second and third place.
And there's also a scarecrow decorating competition?
Yes, there is. Each participant has a booth, and so we thought we'd spice it up again this year. So it'll be a scarecrow contest and different themes with your scarecrow to go along with your chili, and that is also being judged by a panel of judges.
Experts.
So it's heightened the competition with the affiliates, so it's good.
So Maria, you're from Mount Greylock,
yes,
and Ashley's from Hillcrest Commons, so any preview on what your chili will be or what your scarecrow will look like?
I'm told it's top secret, hush hush.
I can tell you a little bit about what Hillcrest is doing for our scarecrow competition, and we're really incorporating Hillcrest residents into our competition. While some may be able to join us that day, the majority won't be able to, so we're really bringing the residents into our competition by asking for their help in decorating scarecrows to decorate the booth. And also the day of the Harvest Run will be having interactive volunteers, to say the least. I guess it's the best I can do without giving it away completely. So it should be a very fun day.
Okay. And I hope this isn't giving it away, Maria, but I know you were saying that for your chili, you were working with the residents to find out what they liked.
Yes. We've had some different chili served to the residents throughout the past few years, and they have commented on it and suggested to our chef which way they would like the chili to go. So there is input from our residents as well as the staff who's tasted it as well. So I think that's the way we're going to go.
Okay, I won't make you talk about it anymore. So I want to go back to the connection with Berkshire Community College because that's so important. So Ashley, the Harvest Run benefits the nursing program at BCC. So do many staff from Hillcrest attend that nursing program?
Yes, we are very fortunate to work closely with BCC in the nursing program, and we have over the years, we've had many students go through the program and have benefited through the BCC program. It's really been a jumpstart to their career, and we've been fortunate to serve as a clinical site as well. So we feel very lucky to work with Jen in her program, and the students that come out of BCC truly are wonderful, and we're very fortunate to have them.
And Maria, Berkshire Healthcare has a stepping stone program which provides education for nurses who are advancing from nursing assistants to LPNs or RNs. And what does that program look like for Mount Greylock especially, and how is BCC involved there?
The stepping stone program we utilize quite a bit at Mount Greylock, but it is a benefit that is offered throughout all of the affiliates in Berkshire County, and I do believe all our other homes have another version of the stepping stone on the other end of the state. It is geared to becoming a nurse, and whether you're a CNA or a housekeeper or somebody who's entry level in the facility, that gives them the opportunity to have the program, have your nursing program paid for in full, your books, your education, your uniforms, and as long as you've been with the facility for about a year and you're in good standing and you have what it takes to become a nurse, you can apply for the program. And as I said, the tuition is fully paid for, and you can go to become an LPN, or if you're already an LPN and want to become an RN, there is a bridge program for that as well that is offered throughout all of the nursing homes. We currently have several nursing in different levels through Berkshire Community College. That is I would say a majority of our nursing students go through BCC, and they're in different levels. Some of them are doing their prerequisites through BCC, then there's others that are already fully into the LPN courses, and we have quite a few, which is new for us to have several that are LPNs that are already now working on their RNs.
Great. And Jen, can you talk about what the partnership looks like from your side?
Yeah, it's a tremendously generous benefit, I think, to be employed at Berkshire Healthcare and have that wonderful opportunity to go on and get your credentials and get your degree. It's really a fantastic partnership to have the support from Berkshire Healthcare, Berkshire Health Systems, and so many corporate partners, because we want to be responsive to the workforce needs of the county. That's the college's mission, and that way we can provide the most educated workforce possible for the county and prepare our students best for transfer. It's the sad reality that the state funds about 37% of our operating budget now, so it's really these unique partnerships and its grants that make us able to offer the quality programs that we can offer.
And Jen, last year, Berkshire Healthcare Harvest Run raised about $6,000 for the nursing program. So how does that benefit the program?
Yeah, we had our record fundraising year that year, which is great. The Dean of Nursing was actually really excited that they could provide a 2-week-long gerontology workshop for all our nursing students. In the past, I think they've been shorter workshops or just shorter options, but this was a full 2 weeks. It was open to all our LPN and ADN students, and I think that's so critical as we have an aging population here. Gerontology is so important, I think, for all of our nursing staff, and so that included some clinical, it included some classrooms run out of our South County Center in Great Barrington. They'll be purchasing some other equipment as well, and in the past, with past proceeds, we've been able to really beef up the simulation labs, again, for all of our nursing students, which I think really prepares them well to go out and do their clinicals and
Can you tell us about the simulation labs?
Yeah, it's pretty neat. For people who've seen different TV shows, you've seen in ER, there's the famous scene where you've seen some of these simulations in drama, but it's for real for our students. So there are different mannequins, babies, older folks, and the students have to learn to really simulate what it's like at the bedside. Oftentimes there are other students who are playing the role of family members there in the room. The faculty is just off to the side and directing the mannequin and asking questions, and the whole thing is videotaped, and then they can review it as a class later and review maybe what could have gone better or what they want to work on next time. And the faculty and the students report that it's a very valuable experience.
That's great. So the Harvest Run certainly wouldn't be possible without the support of many community organizations. So can you let us know who's sponsoring this year?
Of course. Well, we're really excited, obviously, to have Berkshire Healthcare's lead support and so many of their affiliates as well, and Berkshire Health Systems, and I'll just take this opportunity to list some others: Action Ambulance, Aladco, Balance Rock Investment Group, Berkshire Running Center, Dr. Charles Ross, who's a podiatrist, CompuWorks, Flynn's Pharmacy, Health New England, the Massachusetts Senior Care Association, Suburban Medical, and WB Mason. As of this time of this airing, that's everyone who's getting involved to sponsor this event. We have some other sponsors for food as well, which I could just give them a shout out, because one thing we're really known for at the Harvest Run is some of the best post-race refreshments. And
That's right.
That's really kicked off by Panera Bread, and Panera Bread donates a lot of pastries and cookies. Our nursing students spend a lot of time and a lot of coffee studying at Panera Bread. They have a great study session, and they're known to take that big center table and sit quite frequently and be studying for their exams. And so Panera is very great to donate back to this race to support the program. And other local food service vendors who are stepping up are Harry's, U.S. Food, Worley's, Crescent Creamery, Berkshire Springs, Bimbo Foods, and B&G Restaurant Supply. So we're really so thrilled that everyone is stepping up to help the college.
And that, of course, is in addition to the chili.
That chili.
Great. So before we cut to the break, can you tell us how people can register for the race?
Sure. Go on Berkshire Community College website, berkshirecc.edu/harvestrun. Go to Berkshire Running Center. You can get your registrations forms there at any of the Berkshire Healthcare nursing facilities. Also Patterson Fieldhouse. I think I forgot to mention that before. Or give us a call, 236-2185.
Or you can sign up on the day of the race, which is October 19th.
Be there at 8:30.
8:30, yes. Yep. So we're going to take a short break to learn more about Mount Greylock, and when we come back, we'll return with a special guest. Thank you.
Nestled near the wooded and serene Springside Park, Mount Greylock Extended Care Facility is just minutes from downtown Pittsfield, in the heart of the beautiful and culturally rich Berkshire County in western Massachusetts. Mount Greylock Extended Care Facility offers you the best of both worlds. It's a locally run facility, staffed by dedicated healthcare professionals from the central Berkshire area. And it's backed by the expertise and resources of Berkshire Healthcare, the largest nonprofit long-term care provider in the area. Berkshire Healthcare is committed to fulfilling the health and residential needs of the people in the communities we serve. Mount Greylock is a proud recipient of the American Healthcare Association's National Quality Award. The Quality Awards recognize members' commitment to performance excellence by continuously demonstrating ever-improving value to residents and other customers. The Bronze, Silver, and Gold Awards recognize overall organizational effectiveness and capabilities and champion organizational and personal learning. At Mount Greylock, we pride ourselves on our deep commitment to our community. We offer a broad range of nursing home services, including short-term rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice, and respite care services. We proudly offer an elegant home-like setting that allows our residents the comforts they expect while providing the care they need, including fine dining in our graciously appointed dining room, beautiful outdoor space, ample activities, and private family space. At the heart of it all is a focus on the body, mind, and spirit. Our rehab services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Our licensed therapy professionals help restore and maintain the body by focusing on helping our residents improve strength and mobility in order to participate in the activities they most enjoy. These services are provided up to 7 days a week when ordered by a physician. Mount Greylock is more than a place to live. It's a place to enjoy each day to the fullest. Our activities program focuses on the mind and spirit of our residents by offering engaging leisure and recreational activities, arts and crafts, music, discussion groups, exercise sessions, religious services, and cultural community outings and more. Each resident at Mount Greylock receives the highest quality care delivered by our dedicated staff members working as a team. From the nursing staff to our front office personnel, everyone is enthusiastic about the role he or she plays in the lives of the people who entrust us with their care. Our staff is committed to providing compassionate care using teamwork as their guiding principle. We're dedicated to treating each person with dignity, recognizing their individual needs, goals, and preferences. We create a care plan for each person, focused on helping them achieve the highest level of independence and quality of life. At Mount Greylock Extended Care Facility, we're perfecting the art of superior care. If you or a loved one need short-term rehab, extra care after a hospital stay, or a nursing supervised full-time living arrangement, we invite you to tour and meet our staff. See firsthand how we enhance the lives of those we serve. To make arrangements or get more information, call 413-499-7186. We look forward to meeting you.
Welcome back to InfoSource. I'm Jenny Sutherland, the Activities Director at Mount Greylock Extended Care Facility, and also on the project team helping to organize this year's Harvest Run. Prior to helping with last year's race, I didn't personally have too much experience with running, and I still don't really get it. Lucky for me, the host of this show does. Rachel, can you shed some light on a subject I consider a phenomenon, but others consider a lifestyle? You, in fact, define yourself as a runner.
I do.
Not a jogger.
Not a jogger. A jogger is a little bit derogatory.
Ooh, whoopsie. My bad. Do you feel that you were born a runner, or did you choose this?
Baby, I was born to run.
Awesome. When did you start running, Rachel?
I started running when I was 11, and I basically never stopped.
So you keep going and going and
I keep going.
Yeah. Rachel, have you ever ran a 5K road race before?
I have, yes.
And did you like doing that?
I do. 5K is a good distance. For beginning runners, it's something to train for. It's 3.1 miles, so
Yeah.
it's something that you can work up to. For more experienced runners, it's kind of a benchmark that you can use to test how you progressed and how your running has advanced.
That's cool. Can you give some people some tips if they were going to, try a 5K road race, maybe how to prepare for it?
Sure. I would say I think you can probably, as a beginning runner, if you give yourself 10 weeks or 12 weeks to start to work up to the distance.
Right.
So you could do maybe the first couple of weeks, you could do work up to a mile and then dial back a little bit, work up to 1.5 miles or 2 miles, and
keep building up.
Keep building up. That's right.
Yeah. Do you have special sneakers that you run with?
Well, you gave me one golden sneaker.
So you run with one foot?
I hop along.
Not to do a 5K road race, then that would be a hopping race.
No, I do prefer one brand of sneaker, but
You can't name that brand?
No.
They're not a sponsor of
they're
us?
not, no.
Phooey. Okay. Do you think you could run in the shoes you're wearing today?
I am wearing some patent leather, black, open-toe, high-heeled shoes. I don't think so.
Well, okay. Let me reframe the question then. If you were walking down the street and someone grabbed your purse, the big purse I consider luggage that you carry, took off running, would you chase them in the shoes you're wearing?
Yes, I would.
You would. So you would, in fact, run in those shoes.
Yes, I like that
but
purse.
You wouldn't suggest wearing that for a 5K road race? No.
No.
Okay. All right. When you're stuck in traffic, do you ever want to ditch your car on the side of the road and just run to wherever you're going?
Yes.
That has happened to you before?
Yes.
It might happen to you on the way home tonight, huh?
Possibly.
Possibly. All right. Now, this is personally my favorite question to ask you. When you're running, do you ever make the bionic woman noise?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Do you believe that makes you run faster?
Yes.
Stronger?
Stronger.
Right, okay. Do you ever hum Chariots of Fire theme song?
Of course.
Of course, who doesn't? Do you sing Cyndi Lauper's Girls Just Want to Have Fun?
Depends on what the distance is.
Right, I'm thinking girls would probably have more fun the shorter distance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Do you in fact listen to music when you're running at
I
all?
do.
You do?
Yes.
Are you allowed to say who that is, or because they're not our sponsors, you can't?
I do like Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. Jay-Z, shout out to you. Right there, Rachel. Rachel's listening to you. All right, back to serious. Have you ever been chased by a dog?
Yes.
A cat?
Yes.
A squirrel?
Yes.
And you got away?
I did.
No incidents?
Not from the squirrel.
Not from the squirrel. Okay, didn't give you much truth. Would you ever go to Africa and run with the gazelles?
Where did you get these questions?
Where did I get these? Who doesn't want to go to Africa and run with the
I
gazelles?
do.
You do?
Yes.
Spain and run with the bulls?
No.
No. No bull running for you?
No.
This is my favorite. Second favorite. Just saying second favorite. Antarctica and sprint with the penguins.
Yes to the penguins.
Yes, yes, power to the penguins. People say running is not only good for you physically, but also emotionally and mentally. True or false?
True. I think I've heard running described as a form of meditation, as a way to kind of sort out your day and come to peace with everything. Definitely.
So you're in the zone.
In the zone. Yep.
Chilling out.
Yep.
One with
Listening
everything.
to your feet falls and your
Jay-Z,
breath and Jay-Z. Yeah.
Do you run before work or after work?
Depends on my schedule.
Your schedule, okay. No judgment here, and I'm not even going to read into this, but when you're running, do you run away from something or toward something?
Depends on what point of my life we're talking about.
Okay, I don't know if we have enough time to get into that. Don't know. Yeah, I can see either way.
Yeah.
I actually found that question in Runner's Digest. I did.
You did some research.
I did, because I didn't want to offend, which I did with the jogging question. The top 10 things not to ask a runner. So that was one of the things you could ask. So I have one last question, probably the most important question. Now, Rachel, let's say you were suddenly stricken ill right before the taping of this show. Would you ever consider letting me host this show for you?
Yes.
Let's just hope it's not on a day you have a bunch of dietitians in here. It'll go poorly for everyone involved. And when I mean everyone, I'm talking about my boss too. Possibly you and the camera guy and everyone else. So that was really all I had, but I could sing for a while. No singing. No singing. They didn't say I could sing. Where are we at?
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you,
You did a
Rachel.
great job.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. This has been InfoSource, a presentation of Berkshire Healthcare Systems.